This house on Albury Lane was never for rent, but Amberlynn Prather and her family have lived here since January. She wouldn't answer the door here.
She was clearly home. We saw her running through the window, but she didn't come to the door.
But she did show up behind the courthouse door this week.
Ms. Prather, I'm Maya from Channel 13. Can I ask you why you've been squatting that house?
Shanika Garrett says taking Prather to court was her last resort.
Does this seem like crazy to you?
It's insane. Yeah, it's, I can't believe someone can just come into a house and steal, just steal the house.
Garrett represents the owners of the house who had it up for sale when Prather and her family somehow opened the door and moved in. Police were called.
I came out and I recorded it, and the guy was waving a
lease.
Neighbor Goran Stankovic recorded that moment when a man living at the house showed a supposed lease to police officers. The homeowner said the lease was fake, but the police let the family stay.
Do squatters have rights?
No. The short answer is no. If you illegally enter somebody's home without permission and start living there, you are committing a crime.
Real estate attorney Paul Pilabosian says even though squatters are technically trespassing,
There you'll just see boxes of...
the police are not judge and jury. So most cases have to go through civil court, and that can sometimes take years.
Oh yeah, this is nothing. I mean, yeah, the guy was murdered right here.
Realtor George Huntoon only wishes he was joking.
They leave the food everywhere, and then the flies come, and then the sewage. They're using the bathroom in the house or in buckets.
When the elderly lady who owns this Northwest Houston house moved to a senior living facility, the squatters moved in. Months after months, trash, pills, needles, all piled up. And so did the horror stories from neighbors.
Really the most, the scariest thing has been the fear of them burning down themselves. Like they set our fence on fire here once. They set the back of the house on fire once, doing their whatever they were doing.
Finally, after more than 2 years of legal wrangling, police arrested some of the squatters for trespassing. Huntoon quickly swooped in and began cleaning everything out.
In my 25 years of real estate, this probably is the most extreme case.
The data on just how many squatting situations there are in our region is unclear because court records, they lump squatting eviction cases together with all the other types of eviction cases. And each situation is unique.
It was a huge deal. Caused a lot of tears, a lot of anger, a lot of confusion.
Rihanna Sherman's family sold their Sugarland home and bought this house in Meyerland. But a week before their move, they opened the door to their dream house and found squatters.
Called the constables. Constables came out. The people that are there showed them a lease, whatever that lease is, and didn't kick them out.
With 2 kids in school and a business to run, the Sherman family pulled their contract and moved into an Airbnb before finally buying another house months later.
So it was 3 moves within 2 months.
Because you had squatters.
Because we had squatters.
It is depressing. It is. But unfortunately, under the law, the only way to remove somebody from your home, if the police won't do it for you, legally, is to evict them. And that's it.
Which brings us back to the courthouse, where on Tuesday morning, a judge told Prather and her family they needed to move out by the end of May, since she was never supposed to be there at all.
Can I ask you why you've been living there without paying rent?
Prather has 5 days to appeal, and if she does, this case could drag on, and months from now, they might still be squatting.